Hello, welcome. My name is Oleg, and I'm as the CEO of the VentorTech company. So welcome to this nice auditorium. I guess this was designed for everybody who feel young enough to stand, and because it's without chairs, very strange, but okay. So today we will be covering a very complex topic, the connectors. Actually, how many of you have ever connected e-commerce systems like Shopify, PrestaShop? Just please. Okay, that's good. That's good. There are people. So, first of all, the story. Many businesses sell their goods online, and obviously they come into Odoo when they are already having a website, existing website. So they would like to use Odoo to manage the inventory system and just would like to download sales orders and send back tracking numbers. So they are always asking for the connectors. Previously, we were always focusing on inventory and direct print solutions, warehouse management. So we were always recommending existing available solutions from OCA or popular solutions on Odoo App Store with 5-star ratings. So, and do you think actually it solved all our problems? Actually not. We started to get emails, something like this. Some customers were complaining that the performance is bad, the connector is not working, features are not implemented. Some of them were complaining on the support and no documentation. So lots of complaints like this we were receiving. And of course, our customers were asking us to fix those problems for them. And obviously, after we fixed those issues, we were asked by our customers, so what was actually wrong? And we categorized all problems with the pre-existing solutions into 3 main categories. The first problem is actually a data catalog, a master data. There were lots of duplicated products, duplicated categories, taxes, and as a result, there was a mess in the catalog, and sometimes customers don't know what to select in the Odoo. Next problem was non-friendly user errors. Obviously, when you are connecting 2 systems together, there will be errors. But in existing solutions, you need to be an Odoo developer, or need to have an Odoo developer in order to fix those issues. And of course, some customers don't have them, so they became a little bit crazy about it. And the last but not least thing, those solutions are not growing together with your business. While available solutions on the market are not scalable enough, they start breaking randomly when the amount of orders are growing to the higher volume. Another side, there is OCA connectors. They have very good architecture, maybe you know it, but they are not migrated to the latest Odoo version. So if customer would like to have Odoo 16, most likely he will not have a ready connector for this. So as a result, we decided to develop our own solutions for connectors, and we already have Magento, Shopify, PrestaShop, and WooCommerce will be coming later this year. So, and yeah, there is also a QuickBooks connector. Maybe some of you know it. So now let's try to do the quick demo of the connectors. So first of all, what we have a web shop that is selling the clothes from Odoo, Odoo branded clothes. The models are popular Odoo heroes like Emmy, Fabienne. So let's sell their clothes. Yep. But we would like to download products into Odoo from our PrestaShop instance. In this case, it is a PrestaShop. So first of all, we are going to the e-commerce integration. I already pre-created some API keys. And first, we need to do a quick configuration. That's the first thing that we developed to help users. So on this wizard, first, you select the connection details. Then our connector validates that all the necessary access rights are available, and you do not need to grant anything else. Then you have a possibility to map languages. In multi-language store, it is quite important thing. So in this case, I see that French language is not mapped, so I will do this. In this case, we are selecting the taxes mapping. We can define here a priority of taxes with a drag and drop feature. It is quite complex stuff, and we can talk later about it if you have time. The last thing is about order statuses. So to manage them, it's also quite important. You need to download orders in specific statuses and then send back cancelled and shipped status when it is when order is delivered in the Odoo. So that is it. Then we click finish, and the initial master data process is starting. Done. That's finished. It was super fast, like Fabienne is saying. Next important thing, what we need to do, we would like to download the products into Odoo. But because we experimented already with Odoo, if you go to product catalog, we see that there are some products, like 24 products already pre-created. We imported them from Excel or whatever they appeared there. And in PrestaShop, we have much more products. If we go to the e-commerce integration, initial import tab contains all necessary steps for you to proceed and configure connector. So first of all, what we would like, we want to download products from the PrestaShop and try to map them. But there can be problems on the e-commerce system. There can be duplicated internal references, missing barcodes, duplicated barcodes, and etc. So our connector is pre-analyzing this for you. That is quite important thing, because if you don't fix it initially, then in warehouse, when you start printing labels and start scanning them, that will bring problems in inventory management system. So here are quick links in order to fix issues. So Fabienne glasses. Let's save it. And there is a duplicated internal reference. We put another internal reference. Okay, so let's launch the import product from external again. Okay, the process have finished. Let's check in the top right corner. There is sign that there are some missing mappings. If we go to the product mappings, we see that 27 products are still not mapped. And the rest were automatically mapped by internal reference between Odoo and PrestaShop. Now, what we want to create the rest of the products from PrestaShop in Odoo, the ones that are missing. We go again to Presta Demo Instance, click, create product in Odoo. And we can monitor the process in the job queue. We can see that the process is running smoothly, but there are some error messages. We also can observe if there are any errors here, like there are failed jobs. Let's check what is written in error message. So in this case, it is saying that we are trying to download the BOM product, but the manufactured module is not installed. So let's go and fix this issue by installing the manufacturing module. By the way, if you would like to, after you import products, to print product labels and to attach them in your warehouse, there is a module, a ZPL Designer, that we released not long ago, that allows, with a drag and drop feature, to create ZPL labels, so you can print them out if you require them. Okay, so manufacturing module was installed. Here is ZPL design module. We go to job queue, we rerun this job. That's it, the process have finished. If we go to sales products, we can observe that there are 51 products and all successfully imported from PrestaShop to Odoo. Let's imagine that, like some of our customers, sometimes would like to have additional e-commerce channel, for example, Shopify, to have a portal for selling B2B goods, for example. So in our e-commerce integration module, we again create one more sales channel. we also run a quick configuration wizard. That's the same. For Shopify, it's a little bit more simple. It's not so complex. We also started the initial import process. Wait for the process to be finished. Okay, that is done. And as we did with a PrestaShop before, we are doing an initial import of products from external system. Note for this demo, because we have lack of time, I already imported some pre-existing products in Shopify, not to spend time on this. So the only thing what I need to do right now is just to map Shopify products and Odoo products. So I just click import product from external. So the process should be rather fast. We can check what happens actually in the products list. We group by integration. So there are like 13 Shopify products that are mapped and 51 PrestaShop products that are mapped. So let's imagine now, just to complete the demo fully, we are not talking only about the catalog itself. Let's order something on Shopify. Let's order a blue cardigan from Fabien, XL. So smaller size or what? Okay. I click buy now. I just pre-fill with some data. So this is just typical workflow in every e-commerce system. Okay, let's click pay now. So the order is being created in Shopify, and the next thing what we can do, we can wait for approximately 5 minutes. It is configurable for orders to come into Shopify, or we can speed up the process by clicking, going to the testing tab. And here we have lots of methods that helps you to debug issues. So if, for example, you would like to force receiving of orders, you can do it like this. So let's check, are there any errors? Again, we see that there is a failed job. So let's go to the job list, scroll down, and you see that there is written a reason why the job was failed. The problem was that the shipping method was not mapped. So there is some new shipping methods that we used in Shopify. So, and here we have a clear instructions on what you need to do and where you need to go in order to fix those issues. So we go according to the instructions to mappings, we go to shipping methods. In this case, we map it to courier delivery. We go back and rerun. That's it. The order is imported, finally. And what we can do is just deliver as usual. We go to delivery. Let's specify some tracking number, for example. Save, validate. Okay, that's it. Let's check what happened with order. So this last order that was just created was validated, and the tracking number was successfully sent to the e-commerce system. So this is it for the demo. Okay, so regarding what I previously talked about, the problems, we built our connector actually on 3 main principles. So first principle is related to clean data and consistent data. This is a top priority for us, because what we found out, for example, if you have a duplicates later when user would like to make a reporting, sales reports, for example, because data is duplicated, he will not have accurate data. And if he want to make a decision on if he want to purchase, for example, products based on previous sales history, he will have problems doing this. And that leads to exactly to the business problems with a lot of stock or not enough stock or whatever. Second thing, we are emphasizing on business users, not developers. So the goal is to provide very, very clear step-by-step instructions, wizards, and even if error message will happen, we will guide users through the process of fixing it, and we put very close attention during code review that developers are writing some clear messages and not just something not working. And of course, focus on reliability and scalability. We put in the basis and the fundamental of the architecture the OCA work, a community work that's, I think it was from Odoo 8, and it's already full proven solution for scalability. It is a module queue job that allows to grow together with your businesses. And we have customers who are working with this solution since Odoo 8. It's already for a long time, it's in 2015 or whatever. So, and of course, the last but not least, we are putting very close attention to the support. Most of the features that we were doing recently, and we have a monthly releases, we are getting from you, from requests, and from the feedback of the partners. So it's quite important that you work together with us. And I personally and my team are trying to react as fast as possible to all your questions. So the idea is that we build all our products from our ecosystem based on these three principles. So either it is a direct print application, either it is a Ventor application for barcode scanning, or any other solutions, all of them work based on the same principles, and this is a key and the fundament of our organization and approach. Most and very important thing, again, we'll show HUDs. We are just starting a journey in the connectors world, so we are first time presenting them on Odoo Experience, like it was before, like for 2 years we were presenting direct print. So connectors are still developing and evolving. So I request you to write to us, to ask questions, how to do things, to suggest features. So let's make connectors better together. So that will not be a pain for all of us connecting the systems, because knowing two systems, it's not affordable thing for most of the partners, like knowing PrestaShop, Magento, and Odoo. It's rather hard. So let's make them better together. And of course, you can visit our booth. We are located right near the gaming zone. So very relaxing place. So come, join us, and ask any questions. Here is our team. And that's it. That's it. I guess it's already the time for Q&A session, if there are any. Thank you.
So we can start with one of the questions that we have from the live session. They're asking, what's the name of the third-party connector for the e-commerce?
Third-party. You mean the known connectors on our App Store with 5-star ratings? Is it answering your questions? I don't want to name the particular producers of the connectors.
There is another question. Does the connector work with WordPress e-commerce website?
With WordPress WooCommerce, we are planning to release later this year, so it is not yet released.
Okay. Any other questions?
So can you tell me why don't you use OCA connector?
Because first of all, we were starting with PrestaShop, because PrestaShop is the most developed OCA connector. I know that even it was migrated to Odoo 14, Odoo 14 previous year. But first of all, we were trying to migrate some modules, and the response from the repository owners was very slow, actually. So we have to either move it to our own repository and stop contributing to community. And, well, it's a very strange situation. We want to do better, but as a result, we are not noticed. Second thing, the connectors in the OCA are divided into lots of small modules. For regular users, for business users, it's not understandable what modules need to be installed. So even to set up connectors from OCA, you need to go into multiple repositories, especially if they are not published on Odoo App Store, and you have to download migrated code from various pull requests. So the setup is very complex as a result. We even started 2 years ago with a similar approach with micro modules, but as a result, we understood that it's very complex for end users. End users just want to have ideally one module that is self-installing and even better with Python dependencies, Python module dependencies. So we decided to go with our own connector and make it commercial because it helps to migrate it faster rather than OCA.
In your last slide, I saw that there's also an integration with a dashboard/KPI system.
This is also additional. So very important. You mean this slide?
Yeah, the reporting tools. Yes.
So actually, just some more words about it. I'd like to hear. So internally, our goal is to build. So we have an Odoo as a central system. But we built a set of tools, we call it ecosystem for Odoo, that allows to close typical business needs for retail and wholesale businesses. So we already have scanners, printers, we already have connectors. We already, for some customers, it's not public released, we have PIM system, so separate product information management system with more complex workflows than Odoo One. Regarding the dashboards, we are building them for now on-premise mostly for our customers, so we have framework for this. For example, in the warehouses, if you have TV set, there can be dashboards showing who is the leader of the picker, who is the picking leader, or who picks. Everybody wants. That's yeah. But that's actually the goal, because after you have fundamental things, you want to have a good reporting on top of it and to help growing the business. So yeah, that's the goal. But it's more on-premise now. No, it's not publicly available. No.
Hi, Oleg. Thank you very much for the presentation. Very clear, very insightful. You triggered something in me when you said business users want to have less applications. After the keynote of this morning, do you think that maybe in V16, 17 or thereon, there will be no more need for an e-commerce integration and you will pitch Odoo e-commerce application?
No, I don't believe so. First of all, other e-commerce systems, so you need to understand how your customers are, like you're from Odoo, so how your customers are coming to Odoo. They are coming already having a working website. So for them, changing website, integrating inventory application, sales process, all tools changing all together, accounting especially, is super complex. So they prefer, so there are two strategies customers are following. First, are very loyal to Odoo and say, I would like Odoo website. So our connector is designed in a way that if customer will want, he will just have all the products and categories on the Odoo website and can already sell in online. So we are fully compatible with Odoo website and we put a lot of development to make sure that it will be compatible. Second approach, they would like, okay, my website is working, please don't touch it. Yes, I just want to scan things in the warehouse, I would like to deliver. And that connector allows customers to go faster with Odoo because here is solution. Okay, it's available. We can focus only on inventory as Odoo integrators. Have I answered your question? Thank you.
I saw that you already have Amazon connectors. Are there any plans for Ventor to connect to marketplaces where there's a focus for Asian market?
What markets? Sorry.
Ada and Shopee specifically.
Some specifics. Well,
yes.
We are focusing right now on more popular markets. Actually, how PrestaShop connector appeared, it was an investment of one of our customers, and we agreed for big discount, so we can publish it. So and publish it from our name. So if any connectors, you're interested in any connectors, then we can discuss good pricing. especially for you, for Odoo Experience Days.
Any other questions?
Thank you.